Twitch presents our next big thing. Something long promised, but never delivered. Getting paid for using Twitter. For how many long years have you toiled for free on this God-forsaken site? What a mess. What a shame. What could have been. But now Twitch is here to save the day yet again. You'll finally be getting paid for all your hard work.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keep the unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
What's good, people? It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday. Back at it again. Greatest podcast in the land where the white man got nerve to say AOC got a big booty. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. Episode 212 of Hotep's Been Told You. What's good with you, man?
Been hustling. Back on my YouTube Grizzly. I think I got a little system finally. I think I finally have a system down, so that's been working well. Hotep Con's around the corner, August 11th to the 13th. We're like less than a month away. I'm getting really excited and nervous about that. Some anxiety is building up, but yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Shout out to Trish. Trish has been a huge help. God bless the white woman. Save the day. It's been absolutely amazing. The Hotep Nation. We appreciate Trish. We got VIP badges this year. We didn't have those last year. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, when you come, you check in, come to the desk. We're gonna hook you up. Come to the Hotep Nation desk, and we're gonna hook you all with y'all badges. And we got lots of giveaways for all our VIPs. So yeah, looking forward to that.
I see you doing your thing on Instagram. Is that you give a little preview advertisement before you go live? Is that your system?
Yeah, I'm starting to. You see that, right? I'm starting to get a system. Yeah. So like, these youngins is whooping our ass on social media, but I'm paying attention and I'm watching them.
Okay. I feel you.
Some of these crypto youngins, they make good content. They got this TikTok shit down. They got the Instagram shit down. And I'm here. I'm just like, okay, I got this Twitter shit figured out. So now I'm like, all right, let me figure out this Instagram thing, because obviously there's power in video content. I don't know when I'm gonna get on TikTok, but when I figure out what I'm gonna do with TikTok, I'll be on TikTok. But for right now, yeah, I've been trying to. I'm trying to step my Instagram game up, man. It's all for the YouTube channel though. Like I'm trying to send everything to the YouTube channel. And I figure once we build a YouTube channel up, then we could funnel people from there to whatever project we're working on or new website we're building. Because eventually this show will be proprietary and not on YouTube. So,
yo, quick story.
Uh-oh.
I know. I've been having some problems this week. Yesterday, I was on Twitch. You know, sometimes I'm working, right? I put on Twitch and watch video. People play video games, right?
Yeah.
You know, I want to get into that grift, but man, I just don't have the time, right?
Yeah,
So anytime I just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude Butters, man, he plays like he's from fucking Australia or some shit like that, right?
Okay.
When I made a Twitter thread about this, and I didn't know where he's from. I know he had an accent. I didn't know where he's from. Then I figured out he's from Australia. He started talking about guns in America. He's like, I guess the foreign people think like there's a school shooting every day in America or some shit like that. Like you go outside, get shot and some shit like that. Motherfucker was talking about like he felt privileged that he lived in a country where he could go places and not see a gun. Like I don't go outside and see a gun either. Like I walk outside. Like it's not like you down south and like you got open carry or some shit like that. Like every once in a while, like I only seen like in my lifetime in Pennsylvania, I only seen like one or two guys have it on their holster and shit.
Yeah.
So I usually don't talk on Twitch, you know. I just lurk, you know. I'm a big time lurker. I was just like, I felt like I had to defend America, man. My FBA colors were shining through. I was like, oh, well, let me step up, man. Like, I'm gonna let this shit talk about the United States of America like this. I was like, no, it's not that bad, man. And they started fucking. They ganged up on me, right?
Did they?
Like, what the? Yeah, it was like I didn't know fucking. Like some people in like these nations where have no guns, they act like that's the way to live and shit like that. And I'm like, I'm trying to tell them it's like it's American culture to have guns, man. They're like, no, it's not. That's no culture. I was like, that's how the West was won. You know how the Wild Wild West. We grew up watching cowboy movies.
Yeah.
Remember they used to make cowboy movies crazy?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So anyway, long story short, first they timed me out. Like he's just like,
where was this at? This is Poll?
This is on Twitch.
On Twitch. They timed you out on. Wait, this is a live stream?
It was a live stream.
In the chat.
All I said was
you versus Twitch? Oh, I know they was jumping your ass.
All I said was guns are part of American culture.
Yeah.
They timed me out. In this motherfucker. You know that meme? You know when people be like saying like the retweets ain't enough. Let's get his ass. You know what I mean? Like, let's do him in, right? You remember if you ever see people say that on Twitter, right? Yeah. Motherfucker said like after they timed me out, they timed me out for like a month. It was like a million some seconds of some shit. I couldn't stalk in the chat for like a month. Like I go to his channel like if there's nobody, he's not my favorite Twitch guy.
Yeah.
But in the morning time, he's usually on. You know what I mean? So like he's half decent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They timed me out for like a month. Then another mod, one of the mods did it, right?
This is this week?
This was just yesterday, day before.
Oh, you having a rough week.
Then one of said, I don't think timing him out is enough. We don't need that. We don't need people like him in our chat. I was like, what? Hey, ban me. Yeah. I was like, God damn.
They banned your Twitch account?
No, from his channel.
Yeah, from his channel.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just saying it because, like, I don't know. We have this, gun discussion in America, but
yeah,
like if you look on the outside looking in, I think these other countries, they're like some of the people, not all of them, but some of them are like they act like it's the Wild West over here, man.
Media, man.
That's why I said I was like, you watch too much TV, man.
Yeah,
like they're like one is just enough. I'm like, all right, man, but like I wanted to talk shit,
right?
Like you live in a country where they fucking if you didn't get your medicine, they put you in the goddamn hole.
Right.
like you forget it. But I was trying to be cordial and shit.
Right.
So anyway, Butters, go fuck yourself, you fucking son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Fuck you. Dick eating motherfucker. You fucking, everybody's telling me fucking Australia is the British, they snip their nuts and shit.
Accurate. Oh, this nigga done cussed out his favorite Twitch streamer.
Then I got banned, you know what I mean? I got fucking suspended from Twitter. There was some bullshit. Listen, you know the video where Hunter was in that fucking chamber with Woodard immersion? I forget what kind. Relaxation chamber?
Yeah, the hyperbolic chamber or some shit.
And he hit that and he flicked his lighter.
Mm-hmm.
All I said, I quote tweeted and I said, damn, you know fucking Hunter had the crack lighter. You know motherfuckers had the crack lighters and shit.
It all
the motherfuckers be like, yeah, and the high and shit. That's all I said. He had a crack lighter. I forget I was doing. I tried to go on Twitter. Bam! Dude, fucking locked out. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Then I go on email and see it was that Hunter fucking shit. Like, I couldn't believe that shit.
They sent you an email?
Yeah.
What, you just couldn't tweet?
I couldn't log in for 12 hours.
Oh, you couldn't log in?
Mm-mm.
What? Then they logged you out?
Yeah, they locked me out. 12 hours. And when I got back in, I had to undo the retweet. I had to delete the tweet.
Right, to get back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they said sharing content from another person's video without their consent or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is Hunter Biden on Twitter? That's my thing. Like, did y'all ask Hunter Biden? Did he, you know what I'm saying? Like, how was this working out?
Wait. If another user posts a video and I comment on it, I'm wrong for interacting with the content Twitter put on their platform? Twitter allowed on their platform?
Obviously, I didn't even share the video. I just quoted it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you didn't directly share the video. Somebody else
That's
did.
exactly right. I didn't share the video. I didn't share it.
All you did was share a tweet that shared the video.
Right.
And they was like, nah, knock it off. We got to control this narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro. See, that's why I don't be tweeting about that shit. I see the shit pop up on the timeline. I go to Gab or Twitch or something like that, and I get my rocks off there, yo. They Nazis over communist Nazis over damn near in Twitter, man. It's not safe. Not safe. I drop my inspirational quotes, you know what I'm saying? And I keep it moving, man. You know what I mean? Cause it's not the same no more. It's not the same no more. They are really regulating speech.
Yeah.
You can't even tell the truth. I remember when the Hunter Biden story they said was a hoax. It was Russian disinformation.
Yeah. So it's real? Like, so what? Our president's son's a crackhead. Like, what's the big deal?
Right.
Motherfucker had crack on the fucking scale. Fucking bowlers, man. Jeezy never even sold a fucking Mr. 18.5. What? It was 18.5 or some fucking shit.
Was it 18? I thought it was 2.7. On Biden scale, it was 2.7.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, Jeezy, Mr.
Jeezy's, yeah. Mm-hmm.
17.5.
What's it?
Mr. 17.5.
What's that? A quarter brick? A brick? What's 17.5?
He said he was getting brick for 17.5.
Oh, that was the going price for the brick, right? Yeah. That's not a bad price. I don't know nothing about that though.
Niggas getting rich off Hunter Biden. Hey, well, let's get to the fucking show, man. Fucking this motherfucker.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I was on vacation. It was cool. Went to the beach. You know what I mean? Chilled out. Shout out to Wasted Town Podcast for filling in for the week. Appreciate it.
How was it? I see you was eating that white man's pizza out there.
It was cool. Oh, that was like, listen,
you
I
had
stole
pickles
that,
on
man.
pizza.
Listen, I didn't. That's not my. That was some fucking Idaho shit. I just took the fucking picture and retweeted it. You know, I'm a fucking.
Oh, that was a tweet.
I'm grift. That was a grift, man.
He burglared the tweet.
Listen, man, I don't. Somebody hit me up right today. It's like, yo, go to the old Tariq Nasheed video when you and Maj was in Washington. Remember that fucking shit?
Oh wow, they pulled that up.
Yo, I never seen the whole thing. His thing, he had like, oh, here we go, 5 high, but yo, he had some smoke from Maj. I didn't even know.
Wait, he brought this up recently?
No, somebody hit me on my DM.
Oh.
Like, I guess they just seen it. I forgot all about it.
Yeah.
They had Maj modeling pics in there. I fell out laughing.
Who was coming at him? Tariq?
Yeah, Tariq. Tariq went in, man. It was crazy. But anyway, let's get to the show. 317 in the room. Please hit that share button. Please hit that like button. Pamela D, if you haven't seen HJ's video on the exchange between Josh Hawley and Kiara Bridges, please watch. His seismic, his observations are spot on.
Thank you.
Kiara Bridges was at the that woman had 2 nose rings, man, right?
That's how you knew you was in double trouble.
Oh man.
You see a black woman with a nose ring, nigga, you know it's coming with nothing but Democrat and liberal policies.
Gone.
Mine gone. Those
are the real coons. I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna start a whole new trend. The real coons. I don't try to hear this bullshit. Listen. And also I'm tired of these white folks, man, trying to play their game and shit. All you had to do is say, can males have babies? Stop saying men. Just say, can males have babies? Don't use men. Don't use the genders. Just say males.
Right.
And end all this, man.
Yes.
God damn.
So you agree, Senator Hawley up there bullshit?
Yeah, man, like he's up there. You gotta understand. They're playing along right with it.
Correct.
Like, I'm tired of this bullshit, man.
Right. Niggas had the nerve to be mad at me because I'm critical of Senator Hawley. I'm like, why you playing around with these liberals and this bullshit rhetoric they got?
Yeah. First, I'm like, man, matter of fact, get the fuck out the chamber. Man. You know, I'd have kicked him in. Like, first of all, you got 2 nose rings. I know you stone cold crazy. Get the hell out of our decorum, man. This for professionals only.
Facts.
You up here cooning. Get some real black people in here. That's what Hawley should have said. A white man up here playing. Can men have babies? Like, shut up. Just say, can human species have babies? That's all you gotta say.
Yeah.
And then be done with it. But you keep playing their game.
Going back and forth.
For
the black woman. The last thing you want to do is go back and forth with a woman, let alone a black woman. You're gonna get your ass whooped every single time.
Plus with 2 tattoos, with 2 fucking nose rings.
Two nose rings? Oh Lord!
And how she blow her nose?
And to make things worse, guess what college she went to? Primary white institution or HBCU? Which one?
PW.
HBCU.
Oh, did she?
I keep telling you, the coons is coming from HBCUs. You got to remember, who goes to HBCUs? You see, real niggas leave the hood. They trying to go hang out with the snow bunnies. They ain't trying to be around niggas. Okay? They trying to be around some money.
It's for the rich black folks that never been around black people all their life.
Thank you. That's exactly what that's for.
You know what? You're right. Because I know I went to, when I was in high school, there was a couple, there's a brother in my class with me. Mm-hmm. Smart guy. You know, it was cool. Rich. They had money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where he's going. He's like, I'm going to Howard, man. Look at me like I'm going to Howard. I'm like, all right, man, my bad.
He proud.
But you're right. The niggas that got money, that's where they're sending. Like,
yeah,
that's where their parents is sending.
Because their parents went there. You gotta remember, if you went to HBCU, is a 90% chance that your mama or daddy went to HBCU, and they want you to go to the same one. You know, your granddaddy went to Louisiana State University. You know, your granddaddy went to Spelman. You know, your great-great-grandmama went to Howard. And it's a long lineage of these motherfuckers, and it's the black boule. Because they all be pledging and shit. Them Greeks and shit. So when you come down and use Sigma or UQ, it's going to get passed down.
But see, the thing is, the parents, when they bought a house, they ain't live around no niggas.
Facts.
So they want them to get the black
experience
around other elite black folks.
Yes. This is the elite blacks go there. Mm-hmm. And then every one of them goddamn colleges is right in the hood.
Shit's nutty, man. Like, but I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, this fucking coon, man. I'm tired of these coons acting like fucking, like, who taught you that? Niggas didn't teach you fucking men can have babies.
Spellman. That progressive shit.
Who fucking gave Spellman
the black boule?
The curriculum.
The black boule who got it from they communist dad. They white communist zaddy. Taught them how to be good progressives. Niggas been cooning since the goddamn civil rights movement. Matter of fact, the civil rights movement was the first coon movement. You ain't hear that from me though.
Oh man, somebody clip that shit right now, please. Jay Pyline, welcome back. Oh, missed you. Thank you.
Martin Luther King Jr. walked so these niggas could change their gender.
Oh,
Martin Luther King Jr. walked and marched so these niggas could change their gender.
Somebody tweet that, please. Somebody steal it before I do. Please. Jason Rose needs to get his Twitter teardrop tattoo. That's my first suspension, for real.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn. Okay, good. Not bad. I've been in a couple of strikes. That's why I'm like, I can't take no.
You ain't taking no more chances.
I remember when I had this spat with Candace Owens. No, TPUSA. It was TPUSA. Remember the whole TPUSA shit went down? Mysteriously, an hour later, a whole bunch of my tweets got reported and I got suspended. I was like, damn. All right, Charlie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Master Charlie.
Charlie sent the wolves on me.
Silenced me for like 12, 24 hours or something like that. Yep.
I just never remember Jamila almost tried to get me out of here. That was my worst day on Twitter, really.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers had Hoteps coming at me. Fucking black people coming at me. Everybody was coming at me. Feminists was coming at me. Every aspect of black Twitter was coming at me. The only people leaving the room was white folks. It was like, whatever. Over a fucking Christmas pic. What are these son of a bitch?
I think I seen that shit going down, and I'm like, I probably seen the first one was like, oh, I could defend this nigga. Then I seen the swarm come out like, nah, let me just go ahead and log off for the rest of the day. We just gonna have to take this L today.
We was strong, Hotep. We was just getting started, Hotep Nation, the Hotep crew. I try to reach my hand out. Everybody look at me like, you're on your own, man.
You got to wear that one that day. There's no
that Game of Thrones, John, where he fucking he pulled a sword out and hit the whole army. That's how I felt like that.
That's like the day where I said DeRay was out here selling soap for the white man. It was on my head. Shit. I learned my lesson, man. After the black Twitter got me out of here, and then Charlie Kirk and them got me out of here, I turned on my Mace shit. I'm just lead the life of God. He scared me straight. I ain't fucking with them. I ain't fucking with the redacted. I'm sorry, all of y'all.
Jabari, I for one was glad when Unc got suspended. He dropped this pog on my timeline. Had to do research for 2 hours. Oh, did I?
Who you
Must have been a mistake. I don't know who you talking about. Jabari, HJ going to shoot Alex Stein, the fair one for a Hotep con. I pay to see it.
ASAP.
Let's talk about that, man. Who the fuck is Alex Stein, first and foremost? Oh, and I gotta fucking my koofies on tight anyway. But anyway, Alex Stein. It was live trolling AOC. He said, "Look at this big booty, Latina." Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. Oh
no, you gotta play the fucking clip. I put the clip in the box.
The actual clip.
No, this other clip where he's like she's talking at the top of the stairs, and he's behind her, like he's down there waving. Look in the HBTY chat. Play this clip.
I got it up on the screen now. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, I'm here in the Capitol. See this guy right there? Right there. When I was walking up, he said, hey, right in front of a Capitol police officer, hey, here's this, look at that big ass, look at that big juicy booty, this Latina, like whatever, all the bunch of racist, sexist stuff. And since nobody can do anything, I'm just telling you because this institution is not designed to protect people. And it's really hard and it's really sad that my only recourse is to just let you know about it, but that's the institution we're in. Hey everybody,
That was right after he when he went up to her and was like, "Yo, yeah. What do you think about it?" And I got a Kufi on tight thing because I think this is once again we got the white man playing in the motherfucker's hands. But I'm gonna let you talk first.
No, you gonna have to explain that because that's exactly where I'm at with it. When I first seen this shit, that's where I was at with it, but I ain't say nothing. But go ahead. I'm glad you said it.
Listen, somebody put this on. Somebody tweeted this day. I didn't come up with this on my own. The motherfucker said January 6th was an op on both sides, right? He says they're both playing us so they can get the money to fortify the Capitol. So when the shit really goes down, they can really defend themselves. I was like, oh.
Plausible. Heavily plausible.
So when she's saying, oh, it wasn't designed. Remember, words are important. This is designed to protect people. Remember, that's what she said. All he was doing was talking about with a non-existent booty. I don't see where the booty at, but I find it funny. She said this institution isn't designed to protect people. They're going to build a fortress in DC. So when the shit really hit the fan, they really screw over the public, right? Mm-hmm. And then the public is really like, because remember, they could have said January 6th was a dry run.
It is, yes.
So when niggas really is just like, man, we doing it for real.
We know our weak points.
Right?
Let's set this up. Let's get our agents involved. Let's find our weak points. Let's even let them in to see what they do, where they go and how they move. Yeah. Carefully designed. One thing I'd like to point out about the AOC video. At the 36-second mark, I'm gonna play this. Listen to this. This pause.
This institution is not designed to protect.
Which clip? This is the one we just played?
People.
She goes, this institution is not designed to protect. And there's a long pause. And she says, people. Now, Uncle Hotep, why do you think there was a long pause in that statement? I'm going to tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because niggas can't call women women.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. She probably wanted to say women.
She was about to say, this institution is not designed to protect women. And then she went to go say that, and her brain had a malfunction. Was like, wait, that's now birthing people. So she thought really hard. She went through all the pronouns and 135 genders and was like, all right, I'm just going to settle on people. Because that doesn't offend anyone.
Right.
This culture we're in is just sick, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what it reminds me of? What was it, Starship Troopers? You ever see Starship Troopers?
Oh, I love that movie.
You know how, like, in the military, in Starship Troopers, it was all together. There was no difference between men and women. They all took showers together and shit like that. Like, it seems like this is what they're doing. They're trying to erase, both genders, so that, like, they just be people. Like, there's no difference between men and women and shit like that.
Yeah,
like it is today.
Yeah.
And if you ever want to get to that point in Starship Troopers, you got to lay the groundwork, and I think we're seeing the groundwork being laid right now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what I like about this Alex Stein situation?
What?
And
Who is the motherfucker first and foremost? Who is?
I don't
Is he a comedian?
know. He's a troll. They say people are saying he's a troll, right? So alleged comedian, agent provocateur, whatever you want to call him. Now everybody's laughing and going on, goofing around. What happened? What you find?
No, I was just looking at the chat. Sorry.
Oh. So people are laughing, goofing off, and they're having a good time with this AOC clip. And there's two things wrong here. Number one, Alex Stein is representing you, the white man. So you laughing, but you the one that is going to have to deal with the ramifications that come from his actions. And I didn't say this is how conservatives act. This is how Republicans act. And he represents you now. Just like back in the day where they said, one rapper don't represent the whole black community. Well, white man now, every little white man that run on TV represents all of you motherfuckers. So that's the first problem. Second problem is y'all complain about AOC and all his fame. If y'all ignored her and stopped trolling her, she wouldn't be so big. And elections is about name recognition, so all this is doing is helping her.
That's why I think it's an op, man. Like,
it's an op.
Nobody. When's the last time we heard about AOC?
Right. It's definitely an op.
Hey, Alex. We got one guy who wants to troll, and you got AOC. Needs some publicity.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't even do it right. She should have been like, where's the Latina in her? You got this white man up here talking about my ass. You know what I mean? Like, I want some Rosie Perez. You know what I mean? Yeah, some lingo, some accent. I want that fiery Latina temper.
That Jenny from the block.
Yeah, where the Jenny from the block?
She don't got that.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Like, she's a fraud, man. Everybody knows she's a fraud. Come on, man.
Huh? But you're right, though.
What is an op these days? I don't know. I can't tell you, man. Anything to involve the politicians.
And the thing is, AOC doesn't even exactly anything involving politicians is op. But AOC doesn't have to know that they're setting her up with this troll. It could just be somebody from her office that just tips her off. Like, yo, Alex, she's leaving the building at such and such time. She'll be here at such and such time, and he knows where she's gonna be, right? You don't know. They don't call it a swamp for no reason. They don't call DC a swamp.
Yeah, exactly. Wait. God damn it.
I don't know where we at because my screen got messed up. Some of this interesting even showing for me.
Hotep Tiger, just giving y'all my poll of the week, and that's Anna Sophia Robb. Hotep and Bill.
Where is that?
Anna Sophia Robb is her name. That's Paul.
Robb?
ROBB. Robb. Anna Sophia Robb.
Oh, wow. Look at this milk of magnesia.
I don't know, man. This is borderline not a pog.
It's not.
Come on, man.
It's not.
Are we rejecting our first one?
If
you're gonna nominate a pog, It has to be a Paul. It can't just be a white woman that looks good. It has to be either thighs or buttocks have to be thick.
Yeah, it's got to be some thickness in the posterior. However, I'm gonna let this one slide because this is a pretty white woman. Okay. This is a real pretty white woman. Y'all know the rules from now on, so we're gonna let this one slide. But this is a real pretty white woman. She has gorgeous eyes. That's a good pick. You got good taste, sir. You got good.
Shout out Hotep Tiger for Paul of the Week. We gotta come up with a gift. Somebody make a gift for Paul of the Week or something, man, or a drop or something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody hook us up. SJH 205. Decentralized media and parallel economy is the future. Hotep built. Gates of above. So liberals want black-owned businesses. Young Ripper puts up all the money for a comic and makes $1.4 million a day. They give the man the Clarence Thomas treatment. Is this under 140 characters? I'm taking this, man. I'm taking all this, man. You getting Jack Gates. Thank you. I'm sorry. Let's talk about Young Ripper. For a while I was just like I didn't know that was his shtick, comics. He always talked about comic books, right? And I'm just like, I used to really be in comic books when I was a kid, and I got out of it, and I tried to get back in it, but I was like, I looked at all the new books, and I'm like, this shit's fucking corny, and it's got all this fucking woke shit in it. So if I was going to buy some stuff, occasionally I would buy older books that I grew up with, like graphic novels and shit. I read them again. Like I have a couple in the house somewhere. Mm-hmm. I always wonder, I was like, why is he on this fucking comic book shit? Now I know why. He's building his own comic book brand, company. Mm-hmm. And he announced the Rippaverse. I guess he's, is his own, pantheon. I guess he hired writers and everything else. He created his own, what's the thing called where you get the money?
Crowdfunding.
And he let it loose. That shit went berserk. Yeah, what 1.5 million?
1.5 million. Hold on, I'm bringing it up on the screen now. This is really awesome. Yeah, last time I checked, it was 1.5 million. This is ericjuly.com. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong website. Where is it? Rippaverse. Here it is. Rippaverse Comics. What are they at right now? View latest campaign. 1.6 million. That's how sick and tired of woke shit people are. That Young Ripper.
Yo, go to the where is it? Because I was on there yesterday and it cracked me up. The campaign, I think if you scroll down the campaign where it should have like what people would get for each stretch goals. Go to stretch goals.
Okay.
You see, there's
stretch
a tab
goals.
right
above.
Okay,
I see it. Yeah. 125,000 putting industry on notice. 150,000. This is real. 200,000. Operation Recoup fee succeeds. 300,000 more inventories purchased. 400,000 announcement of fan art contest with huge rewards. 500,000 a new item will be added to the campaign. 600,000 ? 700,000 we're buying a cargo van for the orders. Wow. 800,000 2 more guaranteed campaigns by the end of the year. 900,000 all part-time Rippaverse employees are converted to full-time. Whoa, that's big. Damn, Ripper provided more jobs than Biden. 1 million. Reveal of the team involved in the next project. Wow.
It cracked me up when it said 1 million. You get to look at the team. They motherfuckers are like, no motherfuckers just like, fuck it. You get this much money, you can put my picture on the internet. They was like, we get paid, boy. It's like, fuck it. We hired. Well, we rock with you, man.
We down, yeah. Because before that, like, you can't guarantee people's futures.
Yeah. That must have been enough money for them. Like, man, fuck it. It's real.
It's real now. You have a company. You have a real company. Yeah, and you know what? I forget the guy's name. I think his name, it just almost came to me. Uh-huh. There was a comic book guy. He was a writer. Almost kind of sort of like Rippers. Like, he wasn't an artist, but he was a writer. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And he wanted this Comicsgate. Comicsgate is a real thing. Almost like, was like Gamergate. Yeah. Like, it's a similar scenario. The woke shit came and the motherfuckers was tired of it. Motherfuckers got fired. And I interviewed her on, I went on his channel and I think he went on mine or something like that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's real. And motherfuckers is tired of that shit. You know, all these titles, like the fucking, like Marvel and this other bullshit, man. Nobody fucking want that shit no more, man. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. People are done. They want real. They want the real. They want, if I'm buying a comic, give me comics. Don't give me an agenda.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait to see. I gotta cop me some Ripper stuff. You know, I gotta get me a signed copy or something like that, and put it up in the safe. Because this is a really dope thing to witness. And they did a fantastic job on the rollout. Very well thought through. This is, you know, I could teach a whole marketing class on just the case study of this campaign. Just genius. It's just wonderful, man.
And you see, there was a Reddit about comic books. Somebody went to promote the Rippaverse.
Right.
Banned. It's like, what? We're not putting anybody that support Comicsgate and all that racism and all that other stuff. I'm telling a black man starting to fuck come. Now he fucking racist. This is how fucking these white progressives are. These woke whites. Woke whites, the new clan. Mm-hmm. The old clan. The new clan, the old clan, whatever you want to call it.
The new whites is the old clan. New progressive whites is the old clan. Facts. Because they still controlling all the main institutions. They controlling Twitch. All the mods over there. Goddamn Reddit. I told you what happened to me on Reddit. I went to go post some, you know, something fairly conservative ideas for black people in a black thread. I'm like, oh, this is going to be dope. I'm going to get a nice warm welcome here. Just thought through post. They were like, delete. What? Progressives run every little. That's how you know they're the actual privileged class, because they control all these little Reddit boards and everything. Man, it's ridiculous.
And the thing is, you know, some people were going overboard, like he's the next Stan Lee. But might not. You don't know, right?
Yeah.
And all the people that are detractors, they're all the same thing. They got this fucking anime image as their fucking character, as their AV and shit like that. You know, like if I was a comic book buyer, I would support this. Like, the more content you have, the more you have more variety to buy. So it's better for the consumer.
Yes.
Like, what consumer would be mad that this guy is raising this much money to start a new startup? You've had Marvel and DC forever. Mm-hmm. You know, even when like Image Comics came out and did sort of the same thing like Rip is doing. But this was like the artists band together and said, hey, let's start our own one. Then they've kind of fell out. Then DC and Marvel, they bought the fucking characters that Image created. You know what I'm saying? But so it's always going to be a challenge to these guys. You know, Ripper can make it. He's going to make it.
He's going to make it, yeah.
whether is he going to sell or not. You know what I mean?
Well, he's already sold. That's what the crowdfunding campaign is.
No, I mean, is the big, because Marvel and them got that money.
Oh, when
they can be like, well, we like this what is it, ISOM or something? We like this ISOM universe. We got $4 billion for you. You got hold tight. You know what I mean? Because that's what they be doing.
$4 billion.
I mean, I'm
holding tight. You holding tight on $4 billion?
It depends how much money I get. Like if he's making if I'm making like 10, 20 million a year, I'm not fucking selling for what?
Nigga, if they offer me $4 billion, I'll make a new Rippaverse. Obviously the deal's gonna come with a non-compete clause or something like that. But I'll find something else too. But they can have that shit. They can have that shit. $4 billion, fuck it. Turn my character gay. Fuck it.
You can't do it. Because look at Bob Johnson. I mean, I know Bob Johnson made some money.
Right.
But look what they turned BET into after he left. It couldn't sit right on my soul.
You talking about after Viacom bought it?
Yeah.
It ain't been black since. Never forget. BET gave Sean King a BET award. Don't you gotta be black to get a BET award?
Yeah. Them crack rocks. Hunter Beasy had, it was Sean King white, man. It was white as Sean King, man. You know they wasn't stepped on or anything. There was no cutting them rocks, boy. Swear to God.
That was pure cocaine from the Medellin.
Retro Neon, sup HJ and Unc. What kind of pause are acceptable in terms of occupation, or what do they do for a living?
Let's keep it classy. We don't need to be bringing up who's the one that looked like Triple H. We don't need to be bringing her up.
Sarah.
Yeah, but I do have to correct myself. This Anna Sophia Robb.
Yeah,
I'm putting the pictures up right now.
Oh, this guy been looking through the whole thing the whole time.
The chat corrected me. They said she got a booty. I'm like, what? So I had to type in Anna Sophia Robb booty to find it.
Oh my God.
Because just wasn't popping up. They hiding her ass. But she's definitely a pog. We got to take it back. My man was on point. This is amazing.
Hey, that was like a BBL or something like that.
Real talk.
Jabari Judah, they suspend people for telling the truth, but the rainbow community and OnlyFans girl can share all the filth with every holder showing. Yeah, you don't want to make a wrong turn in some parts of Twitter. It's nasty out there.
Sometimes I see a thread of motherfuckers all interacting in a certain part of Twitter, and I just go down the line, block, create that wall between me and them. It's perfect.
It's so bad, man. Sometimes, like, they spam the trending topics. I remember one time it was Philadelphia, right? I'm like, what the hell's going on in Philly? I scroll down. Here you go. Somebody's spread eagle on that joint. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, bruh.
Yep. They ain't got no morals, no rules. These are godless people.
Chad, shouts from the favorite vacation. Hotep and Build family. Chad's on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's out there having a good old white vacation. I seen him out there fishing, doing shit I can't afford. It's beautiful to see. Beautiful family.
Yeah, Virginia, Langley. He went up north. He got marching orders and shit. Chad, we need you to come up north, man. Come up north, man. Come up north from down south, man. Let me talk to you. Copy.
I got to bring the fam though.
Yeah, to bring the fam, we will make it. That'll be your cover. Family vacation will be your cover.
The wife needs to get away.
Yeah. When you go on the fishing trip, man, I'll meet you in the center of the out on the dock. Jabari Judah, the small HBCUs, Lincoln, Clark, Atlanta, and FAMU are full ghetto shines who couldn't get in the big ones.
Okay, now that's true. That's true. Yeah. That is
Spelman,
true.
Howard, Hampton, Morehouse, Tuskegee. My school was ghetto with LA and Chicago gang members and all.
See?
They should say that shit about Lincoln. They should Lincoln out here and shit.
Yeah.
They said Lincoln, wow.
Yeah, absolutely. I stayed in the dorms at Lincoln once. My homie went there. Yeah. This was back when we were in the trenches. Yeah. I'm glad he made that distinction because that is true. That is true. I totally forgot about that. There is a upper and middle. There's an upper class and a lower class in HBCU. The bougie blacks go to one type, and the rest of these niggas go to another type. And the funding don't be there for them other schools. Like Lincoln don't get the same funding. Oh, don't get me to lying, but it don't look like the budget making it to the school.
No.
Dorms be needing to be updated, and the lights don't work, and the heat don't. All kinds of dumb shit.
Listen, let me tell you a story. I went in the Air Force, right? I never forget this story, right? I was in the recruiting office. There's this black recruiter in there, right? Mm-hmm. He was telling a story, man, like, because you know how you have to take the ASVAB, right? It's a military test. It's nothing really hard.
That's the academic one?
I forget what it's called. It's called the ASVAB, what it stands for. It's called the ASVAB.
But that's the one to check your brains, right? See if you're smart or not? Yeah.
This black recruiter said, man, this one day, this black dude came in, had a degree from Lincoln University. He was like, okay, you might be able to get on officer school. He was like, because they get more money. You get officer, you know what I mean? You get enlistment and shit like that. Yeah. He's like, I'm thinking about joining the Air Force. It's like, all right, I just need to take the ASVAB, right? Mm-hmm. This nigga got a degree. No, it was Cheney. My fault. It was Cheney. University.
Who?
Cheney University.
Cheney?
Yeah.
Okay.
You never heard Cheney?
Never heard of no Cheney.
It's a historically black school out here this way too. Matter of fact, Cheney.
They got more HBCUs than niggas that could read.
Listen. It's 1837, established in 1837. It's in Delaware County, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
So he had a degree from Cheney University. This brother took the ASVAB and failed.
What do you mean failed? Like
he failed. He flunked.
You mean he failed to make it for the Air Force for all branches?
Yes, for the Air Force. He didn't qualify. Oh. This motherfucker had a degree from Cheney University.
Had a degree, and you walking in there, and they go off the street.
Couldn't believe it.
College is a waste of money.
So what the fuck was they teaching at Cheney University?
It wasn't. They was indoctrinated. They was giving out grades. I'm telling you, school is about it's about accountability and responsibility. It's not about logic ability or reading ability or math ability. It's not about any of that shit. It's about, can you show up and follow directions and do it in a timely fashion? Because we're going to need you to work for us after you graduate from here. And the better you follow these directions, the better we know you can work for the progressive agenda because you follow directions very well.
They say Cheney is the oldest HBCU in the country.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my, I didn't know that.
Derek Jenkins, HJ is keeping 100. The civil rights movement was meant to destroy independent black businesses and create a black dependent class.
Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Derek knows.
They want some of that fucking nigga money. Big Poppy HJ gonna wear gray sweatpants around AOC.
You know it.
Jesus Lord. Eddie Martin, yo, this is the first time catching the show live. Been looking for 2 years. Hotep to Bill. Thank you, Eddie Martin.
Welcome, finally.
Yeah, man.
Good to have you.
Please share. Hit that share button, Eddie. Derek, hit that share button. Hit that thumbs up. 464 in the room, 135 likes. Let's talk about listen, man. You seen that Uvalde footage, man?
Yeah. The one where the cops was running away?
I couldn't believe this shit, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me put something else in the chat. I couldn't believe what I fucking saw, right? I go on Normie Book, man, and the townie fucking the town Facebook group, right? One of them.
Okay.
And somebody had posted about that happened, right?
Yeah.
And some guy came in to defend the shit, right?
So it's gonna be one.
I couldn't believe my fucking eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go in the chat and put this on the screen when you get a chance. Oh shit.
Where'd it go?
Damn, fuck. Hold on.
Lost it.
Hold on. Let me go back to my page. It didn't clip. Boomer tech, boomer tech, boomer tech, boomer tech, boomer tech, copy, link to tweet.
I'm trying to find his Tariq Nasheed video too.
Which one?
I know they exposed his ass today.
About when he was talking about how Africans love FBAs and shit like
that? You seen that?
They've been going in on Tariq for the last 2-3 days. Like every day I look on Twitter, he was trending on my individual trends. Yeah.
Oh, you got a bigger winner on Black Twitter than me. I'm late.
Plus 10 black points for me. Fuck it. See, chat? See, I'm plugged into the culture.
Yo.
I'm part of the culture. You know what I mean? You don't fucking even see nothing about Tariq on the fucking timeline.
I'm 3 days late.
Yeah, they've been going in on him. It's been fucking war and shit. Because you know what he did? You know what happened? He must have went in on Kiara Mack. The Rhode Island senator that was twerking upside down.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He must have went on her, and then she tweeted, "Today's the day I find out who Tariq Nasheed is."
Oh shit!
Like she had no idea who Tariq Nasheed is. That's how non-black she is.
Damn.
She got no black friends.
Even white folks know who Tariq Nasheed is.
I know, that's the thing. Like she must got white, super white folks.
It's Rhode Island, right?
Yeah, it's Rhode Island.
Yeah, she the only nigga up there.
But anyway, we're talking about Uvalde. I put the thing in the HBTY chat.
Okay, let me see. Let's put this up on the screen. It says, "This is how cucked some people on Normie Book are on Uvalde. I cannot hold any ill will whatsoever toward any police officer who was hesitant to walk into a sure death situation because he or she was put into that situation because millions of scared snowflake voters are terrified that their guns may be taken away." Wait, whoa. Wait. Yo, that shit just took a hard left turn. Wait. Let me read that again. Because he or she was put into that situation because millions of scared snowflake voters are terrified that their guns... How do you conflate those two? How do you even... The cops aren't there because people are afraid? Oh, I see what they're saying. They're saying, well, if we would have banned guns, then... Oh, wow, the logic on these people. All right, it says these are the same voters who are more worried about what hypothetically may happen than the absolute horrors that are happening. A man typed this?
Something else on.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Go back in there. Give me a second.
A man wrote
That's
this?
how crazy.
Is it a female wrote this?
No, a man.
A man or a male?
White man. White man wrote that.
A white male
Yes.
wrote this.
I bullshit you out. I cut his name out. I ain't sure I put his name out there. But yeah, he wrote that shit.
We gonna copy,
white man wrote that shit.
We gonna copy pasta this and find his account anyway. Wow, that's terrifying. Actually,
my thing is like the cops have guns. You like what? You know the saying. You got guns. We got guns too. Like it's not a surefire. You're supposed to have training. You're supposed to have all these hours at the range.
Yeah.
You got technical, you got radios, you got all this advanced equipment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a sure fire death situation. Even if it was, what did you put that badge on for? That come with the job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if that's the case, what are they lighting up all these unarmed people and shit? Motherfuckers unarmed, they light them the fuck up. You got a gun, you ain't gonna shoot?
Right.
Like, come the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe this shit, man. I was like, I can't even believe what you're writing here. You don't hold any ill will because the cops were scared to go in there. There's one guy with a gun. There's 75 of y'all in the hallway. Y'all got shields. I see the one guy, they got the shield, they run it back. You got the shield. What are you running for? I'd be like, give me the white man to say, where the white man to be like, let me see if this shit works. Shoot at it. You know what I mean? I'ma hold it. You know what I mean? Where they at? I guess they're not cops. I was looking at them running because he was bucking. They just ran back down the hallway. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Crawl, nigga.
Word. Get low.
I'm going like this. I'm crawling all down the hallway, get to the door. I see him. I hear him stop shooting. I'm popping up like, you know what I mean?
Turn that nigga Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Look like 4th
you
of July.
got Microsoft. Matter of fact, they got these wires so they can put underneath the door.
Cameras.
The videotape. You can see everything inside.
Yeah.
They got robots.
Yeah.
They have all that in the back of the car. They scared to go in there. And this white man said I don't have the will to. I'm like, man, I couldn't believe this shit, man. This is the fucking. I shared the town with these white folks scared of fucking this shit. But they want to take everybody's guns.
Right. So only criminals got them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they act like if they take everybody's gun, like this shit will never happen.
Right.
Going back to Butters. You're not taking guns away from America. The system will have to fucking collapse. And after the system collapse, it will be a fucking cluster. You know what I mean? You'd be like doomsday.
I don't know. I think they're gonna get the guns at some point.
They're not getting the fucking guns. Listen,
it's only one. It's the last generation of real niggas.
Man, them white men in Idaho, Wyoming, North Dakota, Alaska.
You're not getting Idaho.
Midwest.
You're not getting Idaho. I'll tell you that right now. It's Idaho. You're not getting Idaho. You're right about that.
They not giving up. Certain cities, yeah. They'll go one by one.
Yeah.
It's a long game, right? But it's certain that they're not going to be able to do it. I'm telling you, there's going to be a last stand somewhere, one of these states. They'll be like, nah, you ain't doing it. Listen, I used to load tapes my first computer job. I used to go to jail. I worked at the jail, right?
Yeah.
I went to computer school during the day, worked at jail at night. I was like, man, I gotta stop counting these inmates, man. This is a bullshit ass job.
Yeah.
It was decent money, but I'm like, any nigga can count to 60.
Yeah.
I'm wasting my fucking brain. And I'm like, all you gotta do is can you count 60 inmates? And that's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this stress ain't working. So I go to computer school. My first computer, I was like, man, I'll try to get a decent paying job. It wasn't happening. I was like, man, I'm just gonna have to jump feet first, a low end entry level job, take a pay cut.
Yeah.
I was loading tapes in a tape style, right? And I don't know if it was DuPont. I forget the name of it. Oh, CSC, Computer Science Corporation, or some shit like that. Anyway, this old man, white guy, he had been there for years, and I was temping. You temping, through the agency, they pay $10 an hour. They getting like 18, 16 and shit like that.
Right.
But he was with the company, so he was making like 20, 30 bucks an hour. Doing the same shit I did. White man said, they ain't take my gun. Oh, you take my guns over my dead body. I never forget that. It's a white man in Delaware said that. He's like, they'll never take my gun. Over my dead body, they'll take it.
How old was he?
He was right early 50s.
Told you, last of the dying breed. Once them niggas going, it's a wrap.
No, man.
Except for Idaho. Except for Idaho. Idaho's going to take a lot longer.
There's going to be, but that's probably why a lot of this stuff is going on. They're trying to demasculinize some of the men, so it'll be easier to take the
guns. Right.
You know what I mean? But
did you know that the average amount of guns per household in Idaho is 21 or something like that, or 22?
No.
The average family in Idaho owns about 20-something guns. Ain't no fucking around in Idaho.
No.
Yeah, so you're right. Idaho's that one place. It's going to take a little bit longer.
They not getting it out of Philly either, in Pennsylvania either, man. You know what I mean? No, man. First, once you get out of Philly and Pittsburgh, it ain't nothing but fucking, rural hills and mountains and shit. And the niggas got guns in the city. They out there getting their fucking their licenses. You know what I mean? But all the white folks out there, they scared the niggas is gonna come in, so they running to get their shit, right? No way. I don't think the white man in Pennsylvania giving their shit up either. There's a lot of guns in Pennsylvania, man. I told you my story. My cousin. It's so this is why I was trying to tell the dude Butters. Guns is part of the culture. I had a cousin, man. He had so many guns. I used to go in his house, man. He had a Tech 9 right in the coffee table. I'm like, what the fuck? Like it was part of the fucking furniture. He was so wild when the white man had to take his fucking guns and shit. I was like, nah, nigga, you don't deserve these shits, man. You too reckless. That's another story.
Look at this. Look at these stats. Wyoming. 237 guns per capita.
Damn.
The next one is 91 and that's DC. DC don't even count because that's where all the ops are. So they got guns in DC. The next one is New Mexico with 55. Wyoming, people own 237 guns per person. What? What the fuck is going on in Wyoming? White man, they ain't touching the white man in Wyoming. That's gonna be the last battleground. Everybody remember we said it right here on the show. Wyoming is gonna be the last battleground for freedom in America.
Where's Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania, 24.8. Jersey, we are at 10.7 guns per capita.
What's the lowest state?
New York, 4.5.
Jesus.
But niggas is getting put down every day in New York. And they say, because we're harsh on guns, this stuff isn't supposed to happen. But yet there's gun violence in New York. They got Delaware at 5.7. Supposed to be higher than that.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be right back.
The 10 states with the most registered guns: Texas, Florida, Virginia. Looks like business tax is 4.4 million in business taxes. That's not a lot. So guns aren't even really a huge tax revenue. So I can see why there's no money incentive for the big gov. That's wild, y'all. That's super wild. What's going on in the chat, man? My bad. Per capita is usually per 100,000 people, right? Yeah, I think it's something like that. Don't get me to lying on here. I haven't taken a high school course in a while. Yo, where are we at on the super chats? I don't even know where we are on super chats. I'm gonna wait till Unc come back with the super chats. He says Kanye's in Wyoming. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about was Kanye, because he's definitely in Wyoming. So he must know something that we don't know. JJ, the psychotherapist, says, I have owned a gun since I was 16. I grew up around guns. Todd say he just sold 5 of his. Jesus, Todd, where you live? Wyoming? Oh my God. Where's Cannon Hotep? He's got like 85 guns. Said more guns than people in Wyoming. LOL, just moved here. Brandon's in Wyoming. Shout out to Brandon. So we got people in Wyoming? He said Wyoming is where all the preppers are. Really? The Demon Nat said those numbers look very low. I mean, yeah, they could be off, obviously. I would take all this information you see on the internet with a grain of salt at some point. Bronx and Brooklyn are lit, indeed. My bad. Where we at on super chats? I don't know where we are.
Derek Jenkins, you can't build a new house until you strip the old one down to the foundation. They're removing the traditional Western value system.
Yeah.
K-Dub from the future. Rippaverse and ISOM was not a crowdfund. It was a pre-order campaign. He put his own money into it, built it, and now it's payback time. I mean, okay, we got the wording wrong. Sorry. Okay. But
no, it was a crowdfunding campaign. It was a crowdfunding campaign.
It was. It was?
It was. It's a crowdfunding campaign. It's technically called a crowdfunding campaign. You can do pre-orders through a crowdfunding campaign, and it can still be a crowdfunding campaign. So
like,
yeah,
that's semantics. We're arguing semantics. Relax, man. Relax.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like I'm not like because I seen that somebody else had it down. Oh, no, nobody was ripping him. I'm not taking anything away from him. Like we're fucking definitely but giving him praise. Like
yeah,
like what the fuck? Like come on, man. Like stop.
It's not a crowdfunding.
Did we rip him? Were we ripping him?
We was not ripping him. We was not. We were showing him mad love. They just don't understand black culture enough to know love. They're like, you must be ragging on him. You know, we sound like Chinese people to white people sometimes. So they don't know if we showing them love or not.
Like, so because I think there's another one that he put some money. Okay, yeah, I understand he put some money in, but like I think he played it right because he built up his social media presence.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So when time was right, it was an easy. You're going to catch the big fish.
Yeah.
It's just how big it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because he built the following. He did it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not showing him nothing but love.
Yeah.
You know, I think he built it. He built his following up. You know, he stayed on his lane. I always, like I said before, I always wondered, like, he's staying in the comic book lane. I'm like, man, how much comic book call can he have?
Yeah.
That's just why.
Yeah.
Because when he launched it, it was going to do numbers. It was guaranteed to do numbers. It was just that depending how big it was going to be. Yeah. Like maybe he didn't expect. Well, like you've seen on the stretch goals, he added $1 million up there.
Yeah.
He had a thought that he had a goal up there. It could get to $1 million.
Yeah.
That was part of his stretch goals. So if it's part of his stretch goals, he had that in mind.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so let's look at what Wikipedia considers a crowdfunding campaign. It says, it's a practice of funding a project or venture by raising number from a large number of people. In modern times, typically via the internet. Crowdfunding is a form of crowdsourcing and alternative financing. In 2015, over $34 billion were raised worldwide by crowdfunding. All those similar concepts can also be executed through mail order subscriptions, benefit events, and other methods. The term crowdfunding refers to internet mediated registries. Okay. This modern crowdfunding model is generally based on three types of actors: the project initiator who proposes the idea, or the project to be funded, individual groups who support the idea, and a moderating organization, a platform that brings the parties together to launch the idea. Creative projects. Yeah. So no, we were not ragging on him. But it is a crowdfunding campaign. Yes. You can have crowdfunding campaigns that include pre-orders. But as you see here, there's a total. It says 1.6 million, which means that they've pulled that sum together. If it was pre-orders, they would just have a store and you get your pre-order and everybody would be happy. There wouldn't be a goal to hit if it wasn't a crowdfunding campaign. And that's why they have the goal there. So relax, just relax.
Rami Kala, what up, Unk? HJ Stein used to be a flat Earth proponent. He used to run with the Globe Busters crew, but now he found fame as a wannabe comedian. He's obnoxious as they come, but some find him funny. I guess Earth is flat. But come on, man, stop. Rami, where are you from, man?
So see, this is y'all gotta relax. Like Sylvester's in the chat, he's saying it was already made. He didn't need money to already make it. What are y'all? Why y'all on this? Like y'all gotta relax. Yes, we know he put the money up, but if you look at the crowdfunding campaign, he just showed you stretch goals, and one of the stretch goals here was to reveal the team. Niggas was raising money so these niggas could actually live a public life. These niggas is in hiding.
You know what I mean? Because they was like, we're working with you. You got you hot, man. I mean, but you got some heat on you, man. Ripper.
Yeah. They'll never get a job again. Fucking with this nigga. So how you gonna sit up here and tell me shit was honky dory because the nigga had 200K? Obviously the shit wasn't because these niggas was hiding. Employees got full-time jobs out of this. This shit wasn't just for pre-orders, motherfucker. This shit was a crowdfunding campaign to start a legit company, a legit organization. What's wrong with you simple-minded niggas? You at the wrong show. Our viewers are not supposed to be simple-minded. Stop with this simple-minded nigga shit. And I'm talking to you white folks too. This is nigga shit. Nigga don't just always refer to black folks. White people can be niggas too. Stop acting like niggas.
Devon, this is
hiding. They was in hiding, niggas can't even live their fucking life. And these niggas talking about this was a pre-order campaign. This is not you. Now you dissing Ripper, trying to call his shit a pre-order campaign. No, nigga, this shit was a revolution, motherfucker. This shit was him versus Hollywood, stupid. Now you got me amped up. Now I'm mad. I was trying to be cool, calm, and collective. But now y'all sound ridiculous. This is him versus Marvel. This wasn't funding for a fucking comic book, nigga. This shit was to save an entire culture from the woke left. This shit is bigger than Nino Brown.
So this is what I'm talking about. Devon say, put some respect on Ripper. He put up 200K on that with the not real idea about his return crowd. No crowdfunding. He's shipping next month after the 75-day campaign. Got called types of N-words for winning. Where did you, Leon? What our show, what we said about it, what do you say that we didn't put respect on his name? Now you just heard his ring, right? So where in it do you see we're out here not putting respect on what he accomplished?
It's a donate right here. It's a donate button on the page. How does not crowdfunding campaign and it say donate on the button? Y'all at the wrong show. Y'all must have logged into the wrong show. I don't know what y'all usually watch on Thursdays, but it ain't Hoteps been told you.
Jabari. Funny thing, Tuskegee was only HBCU built with FBA money. All the rest was funded by white folks.
That's true.
That's true. Let's break off LeBron. You see LeBron open his fucking mouth today, right?
Was that today?
I mean, this week.
Oh.
No, not today, this week. But, they made him backtrack.
They made him backtrack?
Well, he backtracked. Hold on, let me see what he said. I heard he backtracked on somebody said. Brittany Griner still locked up Russia. They might be trying to do a prisoner swap with some alleged Russian arms dealer. And LeBron said if he was Brittany Griner, he would be like, he'd wonder if he'd come back to America.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're not doing everything they need to do to get her home. No, I think is that a legit complaint, though?
I think if LeBron James was LeBron James, he wouldn't bring his black ass back to America because he got that that hidden Nike deal that we don't know how much he got paid for that lifetime deal. So he got I could disappear money. Brittany Griner don't. So he goddamn lying. And if he had Brittany Griner money, he'd be back here in the NBA shooting some goddamn hoops.
Now he clarified his comment. It says he wasn't knocking our beautiful country. I mean, this is why I stand with it. I don't care what Brittany did or said. She said the United States, shouldn't play the anthem for the games or anything like that. I'm viewing it how Trump would have viewed it. She's an American. I got to bring her the fuck home. Right?
Yeah.
It don't matter what she thought about certain things and things of that nature. If it was me, if I was president, even though she hated my guts, I'm like, I got to bring her home. Leave no one left behind.
No man left behind. Facts. That's principles. They call that principles.
That's what I would do.
Yes. I'd have gave him whatever arms Russian dealer they wanted. He could have this dusty nigga. Bring Brittany home.
Yeah. I wouldn't leave her over there, to be honest, if it was me. But, Biden's going to leave her over there till, she might do a couple years. I don't think she's coming home anytime soon.
So they said they got
as long as that Ukraine war is pumping, I don't think she's coming home. Unless Russia says, all right, time served. But they ain't going to do that. They be like, well, we're going to give you this nickel. We could give you 10, but we're going to give you this nickel.
Well, they said that Russia said they are not making any concessions until they sentence her, until they finish the trial and figure out what her punishment is, so you can compare apples to apples, right? Or apples to oranges, or whatever they're trying to compare. All right, here's this motherfucker that's trafficking guns, and here's your druggy basketball player, right? Let's see how we're going to, deal with her first, and then we can weigh. Now we can start putting numbers, because it might be some other, you might have to throw in one in a possible or something like that. Hey, you owe us a draft pick next year. It might be one of those type of situations. But they should definitely do. Again, Trump would have had her home by now. The Ball brothers is out there stealing in China. They came home faster from China.
Yeah.
The fact that the Biden's handlers haven't gotten to her lets you know how white liberals feel about black people. Particularly black women. Particularly non-cisgendered black women. Wait, is that right?
This fucking bullshit. Fuck up, man.
Transitioned? Oh. I don't know what the term is for Brittany Griner. Is she a woman? I don't know what her pronouns are.
Yeah, she just cut her tits off, man.
She cut her tits off.
Yeah.
So that's... All right, never mind. Just let's get back to the super chats because this shit gonna give me a headache.
Yeah, I was listening to Agenda podcast, and they said the Russian arms deal that they got out, the FBI did one of those, entrapment things.
Need a
So
buyer?
it might not even be arms. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's fucked up, man. But she'll lay her ass down, man. That's fucking crazy. KW, in my quarter century in the information system business, if you know they have the paper on the wall before they even work with them, they're not worth that paper. Anthony Bailey, Twitter has code tweets now. You guys can now troll together.
What?
Yeah, you can do a code tweet. You didn't see that?
They stole that from Instagram?
Instagram has that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Instagram does have that. Yeah, you can do that.
You could do a code tweet now? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to have fun with this.
So you both can get suspended? Like, no thanks. That's the setup.
The 2-for-1.
They will knock both your heads in the dirt.
2-for-1 suspension special. Shout out to Ann Bailey.
What's up, your boy Elon, man? Like, that's right. He's not your boy. You always was suspect on Elon.
Told y'all about this motherfucker. This nigga's an agent, man.
Now he's pulled out the Twitter deal, but Twitter stock went up the last couple days. Didn't it?
Yeah, because it hit rock bottom. It's the only way to go after you hit bottom.
He's saying he pulled out the deal because Twitter did not give him the information on the bots.
That's what he said. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But that wasn't the only gripe. The other gripe too was that when you purchase a company, you're purchasing the staff too, and a lot of the staff left, so you're not purchasing the same company, so the evaluation has to be adjusted. Because remember, all those people were like, "Oh, I'm quitting because Elon's taking over," right? So, yeah. So there's a bunch of other things involved in that. The media's just choosing to pick that one to run with. But I think this staff is probably more concerning than bot accounts. I'm sure Elon's smart enough to know that pretty much all social networks are run by bot accounts except for Twitch. Twitch is probably the only social media network on the planet that doesn't have bots.
Shout out to Twitch. Then he's saying, he's giving his backing to DeSantis to run. He wants DeSantis to run for office. Him and Trump was getting into it. Then, matter of fact, you hear the stuff about Elon's dad?
Wait, yeah, what happened with his dad again?
His dad is, what's his name? Errol Musk? What's his name? Let me get it right.
I'm trying to find the back and forth between these fools.
Errol Musk, 76, confirmed secret second child with his stepdaughter.
Wait, what?
He's 76. He had a baby with Jana, 35, back in 2019.
Who's Janet? Is Janice his stepdaughter?
Jana was his stepdaughter. Is his stepdaughter.
So that means
was his stepdaughter. Now his baby's mom.
This is some straight hillbilly shit. The Musk get it in, huh?
Errol admitted Jana's pregnancy was unplanned and told the publication they are no longer living together. It's not practical. She's 35. Eventually, if I'm still around, she might wind up back with me. Damn, this guy! What the fuck? Jesus. Them must some wild niggas, man.
Yeah, that's how it goes down when you at the top of the food chain. Trump tweeted, he said, when Elon came to the White House asking me for help on all of his many subsidized projects, Whether it's electric cars that don't drive long enough, driverless cars that crash, or rocket ships to nowhere, without which subsidies he'd be worthless, and telling me how he was a big Trump fan and Republican. I could have said, drop to your knees and beg, and he would have done it. Good Lord. Jesus. He's so petty. Trump could definitely be a champ in Black Twitter. He down to just drag anyone. And then Musk said something back.
NS, take it back. You know Sarah J is legit. Monique, Young Ripper was the Harriet Tubman for comic book artists working on the woke comic plantation.
He freeing the artists. He freeing the artists. Imagine you a comic book artist and you stuck on a progressive plantation. All you want to do is draw Superman and Batman your whole life. Then you get there and the niggas tell you gotta take a dick in your butt. You gotta go to Ripple to free you, man. Ripple is the new Django.
Trolls in the chat just want to create drama and conflict. Haters always want to hate. Your camera angle gets worse every episode. It's a fucking feature, not a bug. I you know what? I probably got to switch I gotta switch it around because I have to read over here. You know, a nigga can't fucking see. That's part of the fucking problem. Devonce, how do I say his name? Devonce?
Devance.
Mm-hmm. Devance Leon.
Devonce would be very niggerish.
Devance Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Crowdfunding is being used to dismiss it. He had everything printed before he went live. HJ, your run ain't wrong. The white shines using CF to dismiss Ripper. The goals got added as he went. Even got videos on it.
Yeah.
But listen. You just because they're trying to use that to rip it doesn't matter. He's got the funds, however he got it. You know, he's showing but these funds are showing that there's an interest in it. Just because, don't let them fucking. They'll twist anything. Listen. They can fucking, like, what's the difference between him getting that money and, you know, Marvel just wasting money and pushing out woke bullshit?
Right.
You know what I mean? Nobody wants that some of this shit Marvel is pushing, but they're going to push it anyway because they don't care about fucking losing money.
Right.
You know, what he is showing is that people are starving for a new comic, a new publication, some new art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? New stories. Not you have Thor and you make a female Thor. You have Spider-Man, you make a gay Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You have
Aquaman.
Superman, you make a black Superman. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to see that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing that for the last, I don't know how many years.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't created anything new.
Mm.
They just rehash it. They'll change the genders.
Yeah.
Change your sexual orientation. You make you bi. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do.
Yeah.
Like that's not original. It's weak. And they're only doing it that's propaganda.
Correct.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just so a certain section of Twitter can be like, I love the representation.
Right. The section of Twitter that's not even going by it either.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're just being used.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even see it yet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
JJ, the psychotherapist.
The funny thing is about, like, when somebody said people were ragging on him for it being a crowdfunding campaign, I'm thinking to myself, like, since when is a crowdfunding campaign something to be ragged on about. I could see if you're like, hey, yo, I knocked this bitch up and now she want child support. I'm raising money for my, lawyer fees, right? Like I could see that. But when you talk about like business and crowdfunding, do you know how many businesses out here are launched off of crowdfunding that don't need to do the crowdfunding campaign and just do the crowdfunding campaign just to build hype? Because there's a lot of advantages of doing a crowdfunding campaign. There's a lot of advantages of measuring the market and doing projections. It's very advantageous actually, as opposed to just trying to raise money. But there's a lot of people. For example, I remember working with a company that was doing a crowdfunding campaign, and basically they wanted to raise $1 million. And guess what they did? They basically gave away the same $1 million and bought back their own product on the crowd, just to say that they raised $1 million, right? Like I've seen a lot of this stuff go on. So Ripper doing it for real is big because there's a lot of people out here that's doing it just for the hype. So I don't think that's a good way you can rip on them.
JJ, the psychotherapist, white man been stuck in Russia for 4 years and nobody cares. WNBA player gets stuck over there. I'm supposed to care. Ooh. Yeah, there's a couple other people over there that are, and they're trying to use Britney's, basketball fame to get her out and shit like that. I don't know. I mean, they're just
you got a point.
Victim of circumstance,
Right.
The white guy was probably a spy. I don't know. I mean, it's just right. It sucks. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. You know what hit me up? This is a side story. I showed y'all in the chat. I got a message from somebody and said they're making a documentary about the slave play. Right?
Oh yeah.
Right. And he's like, yo.
The one on HBO. Oh no, the slave play that was in Broadway.
Yeah, that was playing in New York, right? He's like, yo, we want to use a clip because we're making a documentary about it. I'm like, what? I'm like, first of all, I'm like, serious? So I look up the dude's name. I was like, I'm gonna Google this guy's name. I thought is this spam? You know what I mean? I'm like, first I was like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought, is this a scam? I look at his Instagram up, and yeah, he definitely would be associated with somebody that made slave. Right? So I'm like, I just reply like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, what's it about? How are you gonna use it in context? And he just told me how they want to use it and stuff like that.
How do they want to use it?
He wants to. I guess he's gonna have a montage of people's reactions to the slave play. You know what I mean? And he gave me the seconds clip of what he wants to use on my video, and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. Because I was like, well, I had to play the video back first. I was like, hold on, let me listen to what I said first.
Is this one of my Tobias skits?
I was like, I don't want to be like hung out to dry and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, and that's one thing that's happening.
So where's it gonna air?
I don't know. They said they're working on it. They said they're gonna give me some bread for it. So I'm like, man, fuck it, you can take it.
HBO though, right? Or Netflix?
I don't know what they're gonna put it on. We'll see.
We about to be famous. I'm going to I'm riding in Unc limousine. I'm pulling up.
Yeah, right. This has been a fucking couple second clip, man.
Huh? But after you blow up, after that shit hit the internet, everybody come back around.
Shit. You see, you let's talk about Biden for a second, man. This Joker, man. He made some comments about the redacted today. I don't even want to mention them. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That was just craziness. He called the prime minister Mr. President.
Oh, man.
You see that? What's wrong?
I didn't see that. I missed that.
Listen,
I wasn't clicking on none involved with that story.
Then Jill called Hispanic people tacos.
It was a rough week for the Bidens.
It was a rough week for the Bidens. Now, how do you put this, man? Because I think they're gradually building the case where he either steps down or come 2024 he doesn't run for re-election. I think this is what they're doing with this stuff. This is why this alleged leak happened on poll. This is why the media, they catching Jill calling people's tacos and stuff, or whoever the screenwriter is and shit like that. I think they're building the case for him to get him out of here because he think he actually part of the game. And then when they look at these numbers, they're like, he can't win, man.
And they got to get somebody else in there. So who's going to be vice if Kamala becomes president? I got to look that up. I think it's another woman.
I thought it'd be Pelosi if it happens.
Is it speaker? Is it the speaker?
I'm pretty sure.
That's going to be wild.
I don't know. Then inflation is the highest in 40 years, man.
Yes. 9.1%. Allegedly. Shit feel like 30%.
Isn't that crazy? 9%. Like, what if you didn't get a raise last year? Or you got a 3% raise? Why?
Getting double tax, triple tax.
Yeah, this is craziness, man.
Yep. This is what people voted for. This was better than mean tweets.
I'm sick.
Let a businessman run the business. Let a businessman run the business. You got smoking old Joe, dementia Joe. Can't do it. And then everybody behind him is a goddamn agent of destruction. So it's lawlessness, pure lawlessness in the executive branch right now. Pure lawlessness.
You've been paying attention to what Sri Lanka and we never talked about the Netherlands and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, all these countries are like uprising now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen it. And someone was uprising against the banks. They said Chinese people ain't paying their mortgage or something like that. Yeah, I saw that. What do you think about all that?
I think they're trying to get these farmers out of here, man. They're telling the farmers that you can't. There's too much of this nitrix, something in the soil. You can't plant. You can't use this fertilizer.
Yeah,
and then they can't use that fertilizer. They can't plant no. Right. So then they're gonna end up try to take their farm. Then they're gonna put some apartments on it. Farmers are like, hell no. Like, why is it that the farmers have to be bucket, the truckers have to be bucket? You know what I mean? It's like certain segments of society is the ones that buck against the system first. You know what I mean? Like, this is the great reset, man. You know what I mean? And I think, we should be like taking clues like, hey, man, you never heard no farmers doing nothing my entire life. Right. I never heard no farmers have to get on their tractor and take it to the streets. When did farmers take it to the streets? When have truckers taking it to the streets? Until now.
They was dropping manure on the government's doorstep. Like Biff Tannen.
I seen one video, they put bales of hay in front of somebody's door.
Them niggas pissed.
But that's my point is we should be like, a light bulb should be on all of our heads. Like, hey, something's going down, man. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on?
Remember what they did in South Africa? They was coming after them farmers.
Yeah.
But they used the natives to go after the farmers. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to control food so they can give us, some of that good Gil Bates GMO porridge and a bug diet. Maybe that's what they're preparing us for. Like, you know, you're gonna take your rations and you're gonna like it.
Why the fuck did they want us to eat fucking bugs, man?
Because they don't care about us. We're their slaves. They see us eating a good steak and they go, look at these niggas enjoying themselves. I want to see them cut open a cricket. Eat that shit.
Make them eat bugs.
Make them eat bugs.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck themselves, man.
Oh, let me keep my comments to myself or I get in trouble.
Hold on. K-Dub, I made a general comment because of Eric's own vocal pushback against the term on a video just today. I'm behind him all the way. I know you are too. It's going to be good times ahead.
Oh,
you know, if I was him, I wouldn't even respond.
Right. You got 1.6 million. I ain't talking to nobody.
I ain't talking. You're right. That's exactly. I wouldn't even talk to them. Like, all right. I would talk to the people that invested in me and my company.
Right.
And I'm like, let's put some numbers on the board.
Yeah.
Let's outsell whatever Marvel and them put out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's outsell whatever everybody else put it. Now they're not even, you're like, you shouldn't even be worried about them jokers no more.
Word. That's why you freed your staff.
Yeah. But hey, he can do it. I mean, it worked for him. Monique, but I think he might have to switch up some stuff. You know how he does things. Monique, Hotep Con in 2024 in Wyoming or Idaho? Dax Hill, breakfast tacos aren't even Mexican or Latino. They're exclusively Texan. Jill effed up or her F up.
Jill effed up her F up. Dax know because he's in Texas too, so he knows.
Papa Hotep, it's Shine's birthday. Come on, cakes in the chat for Papa Hotep. Happy birthday, Papa Hotep. It's a Shine's birthday. 49 trips on the flat earth surfboard. Shout out to the HBCU grads where smart blacks were afraid to apply, so they're scared of some bullets and knives. Going in strong to come out progressive Shines. Let's put some birthday cakes in the chat, please. Birthday cakes in the chat.
Happy birthday, Papa Hotep.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, bro. Damn, where's the fucking cake?
This nigga went to computer school, still don't know how to use computers.
Man, this fucking shit. I just need a bigger monitor or something, man. There we go. JJ, the psychotherapist, Hillary running 2024. She got a new docuseries coming out, Meg Thee Stallion and her WAP.
Wait, what?
I did a video on it. She got a docuseries coming out with Meg.
Who?
Hillary.
Oh, she's not. There's no way I'm believing that.
Don't make me Google this, man.
There's no way this is real. There's no way this is real. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Meg Thee Stallion appearing in a new Hillary Clinton series.
So she is one of the most, for instance, is going to be featured in a brand new Apple TV series featuring Hillary Clinton and her daughter Chelsea. The brand new show is called Gutsy and will contain various features on women who have achieved remarkable things in their respective fields. In fact, the description of the show reads, a thought-provoking journey to speak with pioneering women, artists, activists, community leaders, and everyday heroes who show us that what it truly means to be gutsy. Okay, hold on. See, this is what we be talking about. We all let the white folks choose our heroes.
Yeah.
This is an apples, and I love Meg. Meg, if you're listening, I love you. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous, and I want you to succeed for the rest of your life. I see billions in your future. Call me. However, no. You can't put Meg Thee Stallion in something like this. There's more women suitable to be praised than Meg Thee Stallion. Go find Shahrazad Ali. Why y'all won't put Shahrazad Ali in this? Why these progressives won't show us Shahrazad Ali?
You know why?
I want to see a documentary with Shahrazad Ali. Until y'all go find her and put her up, I don't want to hear nothing. They done made Macy Gray apologize.
You see that shit, man.
I feel so bad. I seen her sitting in that chair. I could just see the look on her face. Like, damn, these niggas got me. There's nothing I can do about this one. I need this. I need my checks. She got an album coming out too.
Imagine getting hoed like that, man. And as a woman, getting hoed like that. Like, I want them to get the right black woman up there and see. You know what I mean?
And
I
try
thought
that.
it was one of them. I thought they had.
Yeah, I thought Macy was gonna be it. Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand it. I don't understand the women's point of view on that whole issue. Like, a lot of these women. You know, there's some that are, you know, maybe of course they're not going to show them, you know, they call them turfs or anything like that. But it's just common sense to me. Like, you know, if you're not born, you know, you can't just co-opt somebody's whole life experience and say, that's me. Just because you think you feel that way. When that person was that way since they came out the womb. Like, it's not even comparable.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, I don't know. It's crazy. There's a book, Black Like Me, and I think a guy, he did some chemical stuff. I gotta read it again. White guy. He did, this is like in the 60s or something, 70s, 60s. He put some makeup and some skin shit to make himself black. Because he wanted to feel like what it was to be black in America. But you're still not black.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we have an identity crisis in America. We don't know who we are. A lot of these kids don't know who they are, and
then they keep adding more identities to pick from.
And a lot of stuff is a fad. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
You know, and these kids don't see that, and I feel sorry for them because a lot of these kids are gonna make mistakes, man. They shouldn't. It's gonna be life changing. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. This is crazy. You know.
I was speaking to a celebrity. I'm not going to mention any names. I speak to a lot of celebrities. Now, speaking to a celebrity, and he told me that when they are out doing their entertainment thing, you know, whether it's an ad for some designer or whatever, right? That men are borderline cross-dressing for popularity purposes. Like, men are pretending to be gay or giving that appearance of femininity to be favored, and those men actually do better in the industry. This is what they told me.
Because it was bad. Like, listen, I knew it was going too far. Like, I think it was in Texas or somewhere. Somebody was running for office, and somebody accused them of faking being the rainbow for votes. Like, come on.
Yep, that sounds about right.
And you know about that industry stuff, yeah. Because then the man said, "Oh, we want to feminize the man." So whoever's going to be like, and you put the runway up, niggas gonna put the skirt on. 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? 9 out of 10 is gonna put the skirt on because they want the fame.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I mean, like I said, man, like if I do 20 million, you ain't gonna offer me nothing. And I don't want it. Like, I'm good. You guys, at some point, you gotta be good with something. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have some integrity. Like this, and this is why I talk about black folks, man, and this celebrityism. It's a disease. It's they clout chasing, man.
Yep.
Clout chasing.
Yep.
We have way too many big problems, and people is clout chasing. They try and get out of the ghetto any way they can.
Yeah.
They can just work hard, lay some bricks on the ground, be a masonry or something like that. They want to buck dance for the man and shit. You know what I mean? Like, like, so they like you. Whoever puts a skirt on can do the runway. They got fucking. Everybody step forward and shit like that. Motherfuckers, you can't even like you know what I mean?
I know one entertainer. I'm wondering what she thinks about it. Can you guess one entertainer, hip hop, female, that I'd like to hear from on this whole gender?
Lauryn Hill.
God damn it, Uncle Hotep, you're good. Exactly. I want to know what Lauryn Hill thinks, because I think Lauryn Hill might be on something. I'm not taking my words back. She would tell it.
See, there's certain ones that tell it, but they don't last long. If you notice, they don't last long.
Right.
They don't get that many roles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They don't get the looks. They don't get the endorsements. Yeah.
They might get a couple roles, and you ask like, what happened to their career? There's a couple of them, like my man. Who's the guy who did what's the comedian's name? Griffith?
Eddie Griffin.
Eddie Griffin? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one.
He independent now. Ain't no turning back for him.
They like we was just down last year because when we went to the shore, it was raining one day. I was like, let's go to the outlets because we're like do something with the kids and shit like that. It's gonna rain inside. We can't walk around the boardwalk. I was like, let's try Atlantic City, go to the fucking outlets and shit. And he's showing that he's playing at one of the casinos up there. He on the casino circuit. You know what I mean? You won't see him on TV and in like movies and shit. You forget about that. Why? He didn't put a skirt on.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to put that skirt on. Bend over, buck.
Yeah. Kamar Daniels, donations. Shout out Kamar Daniels.
I linked. I put a link in the description box. The actual streaming machine. The person that built my streaming machine is Kamar Daniel. And I put a link to his website, so you guys want to get a streaming machine or a machine good for gaming or just a powerful machine, there's a link in the description box.
Shout out, come on. White Shine, redacted, do the nasty on Joe, blame Trump supporters, and then gun grab. They solve 3 problems in one.
Always. It's never for one reason. Correct.
K-Dub from the future, dopamine, Oxycontin, and serotonin is a hell of a drug.
I say oxytocin, but I'm gonna let it slide.
It's oxytocin?
Oxycontin's a little bit more heronic.
Dax Hill.
That's that
black
good
role
shit.
Models, it just hit me. Can you think of any major black male politician except Barack that hasn't been conservative off the top of the dome? Justice Thomas, Tim Scott, Ben Carson. That's an easy 3 on the right. The dude that died, because the dude that got lit off of getting his ass whooped back with Martin Luther King, he just died. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, out there in Baltimore. Yeah, I know.
He was a major one.
Yeah, that's OG. That's OG coon.
Ray C, Uncle Hotep, remember the days of Lady B and DJ Mike Mills Street Beat on Power 99, teenage years back in the day? Yes, I definitely remember Lady B. Power 99. They used to have a Power 99. Power 9 at 9. Every Monday through Friday and some shit like that. That's where radio was good. I don't listen to radio.
Yeah, radio trash now.
Oh, back in, another Philly story. A 73-year-old man was walking home at like 2 a.m, right? A group of kids, 14, 13, 10. Big ass traffic cones.
Yeah.
I don't know what these kids was doing out at 14, at 2 a.m. They cracked the old head upside the head with a traffic cone. Old head died.
Yeah.
They turned themselves. The mother of one turned the one kid was 14 years old. He looked like 19. I don't know how the hell. I'm like, God damn, dude, you look old as shit.
He didn't
look 14.
Niggas be having a
They
hard
turned
life,
themselves
man.
in. And it was a couple girls. There was 2 boys. They in charge of murder. This dude Ike Roll on Instagram, he put the mother up there. If mother had how Philly, Philly shines, they muzzled down. The mom was muzzled down. He put her he put her right on the gram. Because people were asking, like, where's these kids' parents? Why is these kids out at 2 a.m?
Yeah. Who you put on the gram? The family?
The mother, yeah.
Oh shit! He said, "This her mother right here."
Yeah.
Wow.
People say they should charge the mother too. This is the streets of Philadelphia. It's wild out here. Like I don't know what they got. This is what happens when you get these white liberal politicians and DAs. They let the animals run loose. Next thing you know, you got a crime wave. The next thing you know, what are we gonna do? They unleash the crime wave so they can push to say, hey, we gotta take the guns off the street. That's the play. And people talk about that dude on that post on Nordberg where people are afraid. Well, of course we're afraid because y'all unleashed it. White progressive unleashed the goddamn crime wave. And then you don't want to lock these jokers the fuck up.
Then you want to let them go.
You hired Biden. Biden was roofing these niggas. Tell Biden to put that crime bill back. Come on, man.
Football numbers.
Give them football numbers. Oh, Papa said that the man was Muslim visiting his sister for dinner. Oh, Papa from the city, around the city. The 10-year-old turned himself in and was released. There was one person that there was one of the girls that was trying to break it up. Right? And they didn't charge her. That might have been the 10-year-old, but there was another girl. They put a mugshot on of her too, because if you get charged with murder, they don't care how old you are. They put your mugshot out there. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. It's Kruger kids kill some, their life messed up, and people was, they're trying to my thing was like, why y'all trying to give excuses for these kids when that guy was a grandfather to somebody, he was an uncle to somebody. He might have had 10 more years of living and shit like that. You know what I mean? And they took his life, man. That's crazy. The family's the family of the guy who lost his life, they dealing with shit too. You know what I mean? That's why it's just sad all the way around, man.
Did you hear about the 10-year-old girl?
They said they released her.
No, I'm talking about.
That they're using for
yeah.
They said illegal immigrant.
Yeah, everybody's using her as a political football. It's disgusting.
That's crazy.
Little girl had to go through that, and now everybody's just tossing her around like, "Hey, we can use this for a political gain." The right is like, "Oh, he's illegal." The left is like, "Oh, he had a gun." Oh no. The left is like, "Oh, Roe v. Wade." It's just like, yo, like, can we talk about the little girl and what she need? Where's her crowdfunding campaign?
Right.
Who's gonna pay for her therapy? Can we focus on that as a nation, as a people? Fuck, is this nigga's a legal immigrant or not? That is arbitrary. What matters now is what we gonna do for this little girl. I hear everybody talking about everything else except this little girl. Shit, wow, man. People are weird.
AP service funded DAs and mayors made all this happen. Yeah, right. Crazy. What you got coming up, man?
Shooting a movie. I'll be playing an attorney in a movie this weekend.
Okay.
And then next week, I'll be with Alex Jones.
Okay.
And I think that'll be the end of my press run. And I'm done till next summer. I'm going to come back out next summer. I'm going into hiding after Hotep Con. Really, it's just because
I'm hiding.
No, hiding.
Okay.
Really, I'm just going to be a soccer dad. It's really what it is. It comes down to. I'm not missing no soccer games for no speeches or nothing. You able to book me during the week.
Yo, tomorrow I'm going to be on Two Feds and the Truth podcast.
What? That sounds like a glow up. You said two feds and a what? Is it two real feds?
I don't know.
What y'all gonna be talking about?
We'll talk about Biden, Supreme Court. I guess he says he's former DOJ lawyer professor.
Oh, okay. You got
Two Feds of the Truth.
Two Feds and the Truth?
Yeah.
When, tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
7 o'clock, I think.
Okay, dope. We gotta check that out. Make sure y'all support.
Yeah, I'll put out the link and stuff like that. Big Poppy, up until when will the Hoteps cons tickets be on sale? Up until when will the tickets be on sale?
I might stop sales maybe week of. Niggas be last minute, so like last year I think we got last minute ticket sales. So I know some people need time to save their money, especially in Biden's America. So we're gonna work with them.
I'm seeing all these Hunter Biden videos. This last thing. That Biden where he says, when you have a piece of crack cocaine no bigger than this quarter, then I'm holding my hand. We passed the law. We give him 5 years. You caught with that? You go to jail 5 years. No probation, no parole.
That's what he said.
Gave out a nickel. You can make damn near 3/4 from what I seen on 100 drawn. Right? That's at least a 10 piece, right? I just don't understand.
Definitely a 10 piece.
Let me just talk. I'm dead serious. This is one of the biggest I don't know why this is not a scandal. I just don't understand in America. Like this guy, he wrote the law. He out of his own mouth. He giving y'all 5 years. You have a little bit of crack cocaine, just a little bit. I got a quarter right here. This is a quarter, right here. He said this quarter, right? We give you 5. We give you a nickel. That's what you call it when you do a time. You do a nickel.
Mm-hmm.
You put a dent in a nickel. That's 2.5, 3. That's when you put a dent in a nickel. I've been in jail. I've been with bidding with these jokers at seal down Delaware. Shout out to Nerd. How this is not a scandal? Like, how is this like? How are people not calling for Biden to resign? Like, Joe, you wrote these bills to lock these people up, and you locked record numbers of people up. Meanwhile, your son is using that same stuff. Was using that same stuff. Come on, man. Then on top of that, you was out here telling your son to do deals for you. Getting cuts for the big guy.
Now you talking reckless on my channel.
That's what he said. Somebody said that. I don't know who it was. I don't know whose voice it was.
Was it Peter?
But I just don't understand, like, how, as a man, that you would go out there and stand in front of the Congress and say you were proud you did that job, and you couldn't even take care of your own family, and you couldn't even keep your son off that shit. Come on. And this is who we voted for president?
My problem is, because I can see his ass doing that, right? He's full KKK, so they gonna do some wild hillbilly shit. My problem's with the people, specifically the black progressives.
Right.
That they know he threw the book at anyone who possessed crack cocaine. And now that his son is being exposed for it, they quiet as a mouse because they scared of Republicans. No principles. These people have no principles at all. It's absolutely terrible. Oh, one last thing. I gotta put this on the screen. The people are watching the show, and they have answered your call for Abby Steiner versus the sisters.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I remember. Y'all remember episode before last? Uncle Hotep said he wanted to see a pay-per-view event of Abby Steiner versus the premier black runners. And only a week later, they say, Uncle Hotep, you know what? It's a great idea. We're going to make this happen at the World Athletics Championships in Oregon, July 21st. It's only a week away. Women's 200-meter final. This is going to be a hot one. But just remember, Uncle Hotep said it first. Hotep's been told you.
Chat. Wait, let me bring the calendar up. When they racing, the 21st?
21st.
What day is that?
That's next Thursday.
Oh, it is next Thursday. Chat, we might have a monumental event next Thursday. You don't want to miss this. We might be smoking on the Jamaica pack next Thursday. You do not want to miss next week if they run on Thursday. I think it just might start, but if that's the race on Thursday, y'all, I'm coming with the red, white, and blue and all that. We smoking Jamaica pack next week, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. Next week we smoking. Abby gonna be smoking the Jamaica pack.
If Abby win next week, Wasted Talent gonna have to sit in for me. I'm not gonna be here.
All right, man. Have a good one.
All right, yo.
All right, peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keep the unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.